Hello guys, it is Briggsyboy here, welcome back to the channel, and today I have another episode of my FIFA 18 Blackburn Rovers career mode. So last time round, if you've not seen that episode, I recommend that you do, because it was a very good one actually. I'm pretty sure that we stayed unbeaten in that whole episode in those 4 or 5 games that we played, and as you can see we are currently third in the table on 28 points, just one behind leaders Oxford with 15 games played. But we get straight into today's episode with an away bout against Wigan, who currently are about mid-table, 12th or 13th in the league. And this is the squad that we've gone for this match. So David Raya in goal, with Niambi, Mulgrew, Lenihan and Williams make up the defence. Of course, Niambi to come in for Cadiz, as he did get a red card in that last match, meaning he will be suspended for a couple of games. Chapman, Smallwood, Evans, Bennett and Dak make up the midfield, the 5 in mid, and then Marcus Antonsen up top on his own. So far this formation has been working a treat. I mean, Antonsen's the top scorer in the league on 9 goals, and we are doing pretty well in the league, unbeaten in countless games now. So hopefully we can keep this going into our next match against Wigan and keep that good momentum going. But anyway, let's get into it then. Niambi to Elliot Bennett, to Corey Evans, to Antonsen, cuts inside, cuts in again, the shot, good save from Wigan's keeper, he parries it out for a corner kick, and the corner will be taken by Bradley Dack. Plenty of men in the box, the header from Mulgrew and it's into the hands of Walton there, good keeping. Richie Smallwood, Bennett to Antonsen. Here's Conway, whips a good one in, onto the head of Dak, but into the hands of the keeper. Full-time whistle goes in this match, and it was a very boring one in the end. Not many chances for either of us, and it does end 0-0, so a point there against mid-table Wigan. I was hoping for a win, but still that unbeaten run for us continues, and it's not a bad point. I suppose it could have been worse in the circumstance, but time to move on into our next game. So then the next match that we have is in the Checkatrade Trophy in the quarter-finals, and we, as you can see, are playing Barnet at home. So I've made a few changes to the squad, as this will be a cup game. So Luke Weiler swaps for Raya in goal, Niambi, Johnson, Wharton and Hart make up a whole new defence. Chapman, Gladwin, Harper, Conway and Dak make up the 5 in mid, and then Connor Chaplin starts up top on his own. So then it's time for us to get into this second game of the episode, and hopefully we can progress into the semi-finals of the Checkatrade Trophy by getting a win against Barnet. Here's John Akinde. Oh, and it's Brindley, creeps up, hits the post, and the rebound just goes out. Barnet nearly scored there after just 6 minutes. It was a really good chance. John Akinde putting that pass forward to Brindley, and his shot just hits the side net in there, but a really good effort. It will be a corner kick. Jamal Campbell-Rice whips it in, hits the header, booted away though by our defence. Still in play to John Akinde. The shot, really good save from Luke Weiler, and Barnet applying early pressure here with another good stop though from Luke Weiler. Really good through ball there to Harry Chapman. He cuts inside the defence, puts it to Chaplin, to Bradley Dack. Good shot and good save there by Stevens.
They could pose some danger now.
Here's Akpro. Goal, and it's a Barnet goal. Good pass there. And he's just hit it Weston from quite a distance. And they take the lead on the verge of half-time. 40 minutes gone, and it is a good strike, there's no denying that. And here's the replay. So Akpro turns our defence as just lacklustre marking really, and it's a really good goal right into that bottom corner. But I mean, marking should have been tighter, and then that could have been avoided. Luke Weiler's not going to save that one, and it is Weston who opens the scoring in this one. Then it's 1-0 Barnet. Chapman to Conway, Gladwin. Still Gladwin, and now Chapman, good save, the rebound, and it just goes over there. I think it went for a corner to us, yes it has. Bradley Dack will be the taker, into a good area, keeper punches away though. Here's Shomagun, Here's Brindley. Good save. Cleared away though by Niambi. Chaplin. Conway. To Chaplin. Chaplin squeezes through the defence. The shot, it hits the crossbar. Should have gone in really there. That is pretty poor from that range. Here's Campbell Rice, and it is a quick break for Barnet. He's still on the ball. Leutwiler picks it up though eventually, and the danger is cleared. Conway. When Conway skips through nicely. Oh, and he can't do it that time. It will be a free kick, and hopefully a yellow given there. Oh, it's a red. I was not expecting that one. Charlie Clough for Barnet goes off, meaning they are down to 10 men here, with still a good 15 minutes remaining in the game. More importantly though, it's a free kick which Bradley Dack will take. Oh, and it's a brilliant save by the keeper, I must say. Whipped into the middle, punched away. But what a great chance that was for Bradley Dack. I thought that was going in for a minute there. Full-time whistle goes then, and it is a 1-0 loss to Barnet, unfortunately, in that Checkatrade Trophy quarter-final. A result I wasn't expecting, but I think it's a surprise to get that unbeaten run broken by us from a team like Barnet. But as you can see, they were just the dominating side. They had nearly 60% possession, and we just didn't play up to our potential, really, even with that reserve squad out. But it's a bad loss, I do admit, but that is another cup that we can just get out of the way now and focus on the lead instead. So then our next game of the episode is a home bout against Walsall, who, as we can see on the league table, are currently top 30 points with 16 games played, so we are just that 1 point behind them in third place. So this is the squad that we've gone for this match. So David Raya comes back into goal with Paul Caddis, Charlie Mulgrew, Darrell Lenihan and Derek Williams making up the defence. Harry Chapman in left mid with Bennett on the right. Smallwood and Evans in them two centre mid roles, and Bradley Dack in the cam position. And then Marcus Hamptonton starts up top as the lone striker. So then, this is one of the probably most important games of the season so far, playing top of the league Walsall. So let's hope that we can get a win and climb to top of the league. Walsall penalty that we've conceded there with Lenihan. Not sure what the contact was like, can't say I was paying much attention. Well, it's one of them, innit? I'm not sure if that actually was a pen, but it is given to Walsall, and this is their chance here to take the lead. Oh, and it's put right into that bottom corner. We did dive down to it, but even though we did, it didn't make a difference. And that gets Walsall the lead then. It's 1-0 then. Here's Elliot Bennett. Causing damage here. Corey Evans is passed to Antonsen. 1-1. Brilliant finish right into that bottom corner. And I actually thought it was just going to go wide and skim the post. But it is a wonderful forwards finish, that. And it had some curve on it to reach its destination, nestling into the bottom hand corner there. And it is a good finish, and I think that marks Antonsen's 10th goal of the season there, and it is a good one. Keeper possibly should have got down to that one, but it's one of them funny ones. Probably looks harder to save than it actually was, because it had the placement but not necessarily the power, and it is his 10th goal of the season for Antonsen, and what a good way to get it. 1-1 then. Now against Walsall. Samuel to Mulder. Antonsen. Back to Samuel in the centre, and now he can run forward. Oh, and he somehow missed it. That is a howler from Samuel. Not quite sure how. It was aiming straight for the goal, but somehow Bend gets imparted onto it and it goes miles wide. It is a really poor miss, that, and that should have got us in the lead. Full-time whistle goes in, and it is another draw for us. This time it's a 1-1-1, and I know they are top of the league, Walsall, but I can't help but feel disappointed getting another point. It is points dropped at the end of the day, but hopefully we can go into the next match with a win. So then our next game is an away bout against Boro. Now, as you can see from that draw against Walsall, it puts us to 4th place. So we have dropped down, but still in a good contention of going to the top spot if results go our way and we manage to get a win against Boro, as we are just 2 points behind league leaders Oxford. So this is the squad that we've gone for this game. The only change being Peter Whittingham coming into the centre mid role instead of Richie Smallwood. And there's been a few changes made to the bench with the likes of Chaplin and Conway making an appearance there. So then, let's get into this third match of the episode in the league against Boro, and let's get a win. Peter Whittingham, and he takes the shot and it just blazes over. That could have been a very good early chance for us. So it's a Boro corner kick, O'Shea whips in, the header, 1-0 Boro, bullet header. David Raya just couldn't save that, and it did have some power behind it. Tom Aldred, the defender, who gets the goal from that corner kick, and it's a powerful one, a good goal really, and there's no debate in that, but it's poor on our behalf really. Marking could have been tighter, and well, we go down to Boro, and hopefully that is not us down and out and we will get back into this game. Bradley Dack, Peter Whittingham, oh, and it's an early equaliser for Peter Whittingham. He was in the box at the right time, and just a few minutes later we equalise in this game. And what a good goal it was. Peter Whittingham getting his name on the score sheet for the first time this season. Good finish, 1-1. Antonsen surges forward. Oh, and the shot blazes over. We've got to make some of these chances count, because it could come back to haunt us. I mean, at that distance, you have at least got to work the keeper, but somehow it skies over. Here's Maguire. Puts it into the centre, and the shot is skied over there by Dawson. That was a good chance for Boro. Chapman. Williams. We know Williams likes to go forward, but he puts it to Antonsen. 2-1. Marcus Antonsen gets another. His name is on the score sheet yet again for us. His 11th goal of the season, and it's just becoming routine stuff for him. I mean, the difference he has made to our squad up top is insane. Derek Williams surged forward, passed across to Antonsen, and he slots it right into that corner to get his 11th goal of the season. We go 2-1 up against Boro, and this match is shaping to come out fairly good for us. We take the lead.
That's a fine challenge, and he's got the ball.
Beckford, 2-2. Really sloppy defending from us, and that could have been an avoided goal. And I am mad that, again, from us leading, we are now trailing. And I mean, here's the replay. It's just we should have got a tackle in by then. Raya should have saved it as well, because it was straight down the middle. But Jermaine Beckford scores for Boro, makes it 2-2. And is there enough time for us to get back in this? I'm not sure, but we are going to try our hardest, because another point is not what we are after here.
We might have one more decisive thrill to come. 5 minutes left. And
Antonsen does his best to find that ball to Chaplin. Chaplin just skates through. Connor Chaplin, really good save from Boro's keeper there. Chaplin. Gladwin. To Antonsen. Marcus Antonsen! 3-2, we have got it back in stoppage time. And what a saviour this man is. Just when I thought all hope was over, we go and bag one in right in the dying seconds of the game. And I mean, it's a brilliant goal from Antonsen. Turns on the defence, just hammers it right into that corner. That is clinical finishing. And that is a brilliant goal, marking his 12th of the season. What a goal there from Marcus Antonsen. And what a turnaround this is. 3-2, we now lead. Full-time whistle goes in, and it is a 3-2 win for us, and it is certainly a win that we needed after them 2 draws and the loss to Barnet in the Cup. We needed to regain our form, and we have done there. It's a good win for us, and I think a well-deserved one as well. We were the better side, in my opinion. Again, possession not being brilliant for us. We do need to make ourselves more known in the match, but as usual, our shot accuracy was on point in that game. Marcus Antonsen bagging 2, of course. So then, after that 3-2 win against Boro away, we are currently second in the league, as you can see, just 1 point behind leaders Southend. So there's been a bit of switching around in the table, and our next opponents, which are Oxford United, have dropped to 3rd position. But that league's top spot is anybody's game right now. It is very close, as you can see. But this is the squad that we've gone for this match against Oxford. Unfortunately, we have had to rest quite a few key players because of playing a game just 2 days ago. But David Raya starts in goal. Ryan Nyambi, Paul Downing, Darrell Lenihan and Sam Hart make up the defence. Craig Conway switches for Chapman on the left-hand side. Smallwood, Whittingham, Dack and Bennett make up the rest of the mid. And Marcus Antonsen starts up front as the lone striker after scoring 2 goals at Boro away. So let's get into this match then against Oxford and hope that we can get another 3 points and keep that position in the top 3 of the league table.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that midfield 5.
Bradley Dack.
At least will be trying to support.
And it's an early good through ball to Conway. Oh, and he's challenged there. I think that's going to be a penalty, and an early one at that, and yes it is. The Oxford man gets a red card, and they are down to 10 men after just 4 minutes gone. It is a horrific start for Oxford's day, and it is a bad challenge at the end of the day. Conway was through on goal, so it has got to be a red card. But Peter Whittingham to take the pen for us. Put nicely into the corner there. I tricked him there, looking into that left hand side, slotted it into the right. The keeper was rooted to the spot, and Peter Whittingham now gets 2 goals in 2 games, I think it is. So he's in a good run of form, and we take a very early lead against Oxford United here. Conway to Antonsen. Antonsen skips in front of the defence, takes a shot, rattles the crossbar. Conway tries to direct the header into the centre of the box, but it ends up going for our throw. Here's Craig Conway. He's had a good game so far, and he continues to do so as he surges down the wing. Puts one into the middle, back post header, 2-0. And it's that goal that gives us the consolation. We're securing this lead now. Elliot Bennett was the man who crept up on the wing, and it is a very good headed goal from him. And it puts us in that dream scenario, getting a goal before half-time, doubling up on our lead to make it 2. Craig Conway's cross, though, after a surging run up on that wing, and it's one of them that the keeper's just not going to save at such close range. He just had to get it on target, and he knew it was going in. And he did do so. Elliot Bennett scoring then, 2nd of the season so far for him, and it's a good goal which widens our margin to 2-0 now. Goals from Whittingham and now Elliot Bennett. Here's Dominic Samuel. That was a good pass though, and here's his shot. 3-0. We are dominating Oxford United here, because we are 3 goals above them after not even 50 minutes have been played. We've come out of this second half on fire, better than we were in the first half, if anything. So we go 3-0 up then, courtesy of Dominic Samuel. Thomas, 3-1, good goal from Oxford United. And they are back in this one, because they've got a goal into it. And it was a good finish right into that corner. I wasn't sure if Ray was going to get down to it, and you couldn't really expect him to, but I wasn't expecting him to have a shot from there. But fair play, because it is a good one. And he bags what is his 4th goal of the season. It's a good goal from Wes Thomas. And Oxford are still in with a chance here. And that goal may have just given them hope in this match. And here's Mulder. Here's that pace to go forward. There's a big gap in Oxford's defence. Antonsen to Mulder. Mulder strikes, just goes wide to Hall. Hall continues, puts one into the middle. Brilliant save, the rebound, 3-2. Oxford are right back into this one, and that has got me worried, because they've been playing much better in this second half, and the scoreline just doesn't suggest how the game has been played. because we deserve to be those 3 goals in front, and it's a goal from Henry, puts it into the middle by Hall, and he just finishes it really. Raya couldn't have done much, but 3-2 has got me worried because they've been on fire in the second half after we got our third, so we just have to hold on now to this lead and hope that they don't end up getting a point out of us.
Very good distance to the clearance.
But here's Sam Hart.
Put into the
Puts
middle.
one into the middle.
Played away, well away from goal. Well, there's a big support here for them. No support
And it's Wes Thomas.
just a little bit
Oh, and that's a brilliant pass to Mo Hart. Mo Watt, 3-3, I do not believe it! Oxford, 3 goals in this first half, and that has annoyed me, because from being 3-0 up, we've somehow pissed away this lead for them now to be drawing with us. And don't forget, with 10 men, they've been playing with 10 men since the 5th minute, and somehow they've got back in this one. It is a dream scenario for them. It's something that you hear in books. You don't expect it to actually happen in a match. But Oxford have just played brilliantly in this second half. Maybe we've been sloppy, but whichever way it is, that should not be the scoreline. Antonsen, he's pushed, but no pen given. Samuel to Antonsen. Good save by the keeper. He's keeping them in this game. And it will be a corner kick which Mulder whips in. Can't quite get a head on it. And there's the strike, just blazes over. Thought Tomlinson was going to get the 4th goal for us there. So it's an Oxford United free kick. Henry takes it, hits the crossbar. My God, I thought that was going in. That would have been a bad way to lose this match for us in stoppage time. And Musinho's shot goes over. Full time goes, and it's a 6-goal thriller. Oxford 3. Blackburn 3, what a game. I mean, I should be annoyed by the fact they had 10 men and still managed to score 3 goals, don't forget, to get back into this match. But I mean, look at the possession again. We just didn't have a big enough input into that match. Although 10 shots, 6 on target, we had our chances to win that match. They were just very good at attacking and our defending was poor. But it is a point, should have been 3 really, and I doubt that he's going to leave us in 2nd position anymore, and we could see a drop. Yes, we have dropped to 3rd in the table, 19 games played, 34 points for us, just 1 point off leaders Walsall, and I mean, what a game that was, truly phenomenal from both sides. So then that is where I'm going to end this episode of my FIFA 18 at Blackburn Rovers career mode. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I mean, it's not been dull of action really with everything that's gone on, and we actually stay the position that we started this episode at in 3rd this time though, on 34 points with 19 games played. So we're getting towards that half stage of the season. We're cracking on with the games now, and hopefully I'll have another of these episodes out in a week or 2. But I hope that you're enjoying them. If you are, leave a like down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and goodbye.